If you're getting stuck in knee shield, try this pass, change things up, and let me know how it works for you. All right, so we're going to look at the knee shield position. And this is one that I think gives a lot of people trouble. I know me. So one of the things that I find, is a huge answer to a lot of positions here. One of the things I find is a huge problem, but an answer to a lot of these problems is an angle change, right? Either it's going to give me more height, get me underneath in this case. So it's going to change angles to then kind of avoid the pressure or the counter pressure he's giving me, right? So if I'm driving in, we know I'm really going to have a hard time getting chest to chest, getting any control to his head because he has all his frames in, right? All my weight is relying on this leg. So one of the ways, if I can't get this leg down because he's too good and I can't get to his hips, I like to try to go underneath. But the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to take a kind of a harder angle to the side. So I'm going to look to go with his pressure, right? As I push, it's probably naturally going to push me back. Now, how hard he pushes me back depends on his comfort level here. So I can't rely on him driving, crazy hard. But all I need is to make sure he's going to, keep some resistance in toward my chest here. My outside leg is going to cut the corner toward his hip, and I'm going to post my arm to the mat, which I know is typically a no-no, but I'm going to be far enough away where there's not going to be any obvious Kimura attempt or anything like that. So as I'm here, I'm looking to make connections, of course, if I can. If I'm having a hard time, I'm going to bring my knee to the outside, active toes up, so I don't get kicked over on my butt here. I'm going to post my hips out wide like I'm giving him what he wants as he drives with his knee shield. Right? Now I'm going to hip up. So I want to kind of hit the inside of his knee with my groin and take a big step past his center line so I can flatten his hips out. So I'm here. My butt's never going to touch the floor. That's why my toes are loaded. I spring, hip up, take a big step up. As soon as I step up, my knee has to go down. Right? Now, once I get here, I can look to get my cross space, settle in, and start looking to get my chest-to-chest half guard position, which is going to be a lot easier to pass from than that knee shield will be. Now, one thing we have to be careful of is as we drive forward, I can't get too heavy to this side, right? I don't want to get knee levered over, so I don't want to be here driving everything over and get taken over. I want to be enough where my knee is through to flatten his hips out with momentum, and I can settle my weight about 50-50 in each leg and get a good connection chest to chest, right? I don't want to be too far back, because if I don't bring my knee through and I just try to hip up, I'm still floating over his knee and his shin. So one more time here, maybe from a different angle. So as we're here, I'm going to go with it. So I push in. Look, my toes are loaded so I don't get knocked over to my hip, right? I post out wide, go with him. I'm going to hip up, take a big step through. So my opposite hand is resting as a grip on his hip up, step through. Obviously, I can't stay here where he can get under my legs. So I'll drive to my knee, and now I can settle in nice and tight. Now remember with our knee position, like I said, one is going to be creeping just past his hip. The other one has to connect to his torso, his hip, somewhere. I can't be out with space and let him have an easy underhook. He'll start to attack me right away. So I have to be responsible with my legs. And as soon as this one drives through and steps up, it immediately goes back down. My opposite leg, my trail leg, has to follow and connect to him. And now I'm in a spot where I can start driving forward responsibly and look past that half guard. Try it out, guys. Let me know if it helps.